productization is essentially just taking something that's very chaotic and streamlining it into a repeatable set of systems and processes, right? I was thinking too much at the macro level, and I wasn't specializing enough in what I needed to do. This is the Ford Model T, the first mass-produced vehicle. McDonald's, if you've never seen Founder on Netflix, highly suggest watching it. They talk a lot about this great movie. But essentially what these two companies did is they took something that was traditionally difficult to build and manufacture, and they put together a set of systems and processes that were so detailed and so well managed that they were able to scale to what we know as Ford and McDonald's today while maintaining quality. And I think that's the key thing here, is that productization allows you to get a lot more done while maintaining the quality of your service and efforts. So this really only works if you specialize, like I said. So you can't productize something that's different every time. And if you want to productize, and you specialize. So we go back to our 5 pillars here now too. Pillar 1, we talk about market specialization. We talk about building offers. I'm not going to belabor that. I've talked about that until you guys are sick of me talking about it. But if you really want to make productization work, this is key, because I know the sprint system before. And if you look at what we were doing at Weberus in 2020, 2021, it was SEO sprints was like our offer. It was on our headline. And so many of you were like, that's amazing. I love it. I want to be a part of that. I want to learn it. You came in, you learned it, and it is amazing and it's great. But what I learned too was that I didn't take it far enough. I had thought that just productizing our service was going to help us stand out in the market. And what it helped us to do is it helped us to stand out at the bottom funnel of the market. What I mean by that is that if we were getting compared, my proposal versus your proposal, and you were proposing this massive list of things, and I was presenting this sprints model, then it would work, because then companies would say, okay, this is more efficient, it's cheaper, it looks like you get the same results, we'll go with you. But at the top of the funnel, at the macro level, nobody cared about it, because you don't care about SEO until you care about SEO until you're ready to get a proposal for it. So what it really attracted was a lot of agencies, because a lot of agencies were struggling with all the things that I talked about: inability to scale, putting in too much time and effort, not getting much return, people problems, all these different things. So we had to take it a step further, and that was layering that model on top of a niche specialization, which you all know we work with law firms, so we'll talk more about that. So again, the traditional sprints model, and I'm going to show you, we're in sprints version 3 right now. So sprints version 2 is what a lot of you have seen now, the 3 pillars. Again, it's still great, and you can apply that to any model. And that's the beauty of it, is that you can apply it on e-commerce, you can apply it on B2B, you can apply it on local, you can apply it anywhere. But when you really strip it down, you want to be specialized on top of an industry and market. And I'll show you why, because now when I show you what we're doing, you're going to be like, okay, now I get it. Now I can feel how you're differentiated. I can feel how your prospects and clients must be reacting to this as well. So when it comes to productization, it's just about stripping away stuff that doesn't matter, right? It's about looking at your service and then really asking, does the result of this end up in what they're paying us for? Does me doing a competitive analysis for 8 hours of time end up in more traffic, more clients, more customers, more sales for my client? And if the answer is no, you put it on the back burner, right? You strip away until you get something down that's as simple, the simplest version of what you need to do in order to get there. And it's not just about your service too. This is about everything in business. So much of what I want to push on you all here is a productization mindset, right? You're free to take the sprints model and use it. Please copy, paste it, use it, tell everyone about it. That's why you're here. I want to give it to you. I love doing that stuff. But what I really want to impart on you is the value of productization that it brings across your whole business, not just when it comes to SEO and link building or content development, everything. How you run your entire business, how you run your sales process, how you run your proposals, how you run your financials, everything, right? And also other businesses too. If you want to get into other businesses, this concept of productization that I'm going to talk about is critical, and it's always going to result in better margins, better, more consistent results, and less headaches for you. So let's quickly talk about the process of processizing. They made me correct this word, but I wouldn't do it. So there's really 4 parts of this. This is all inside of school, by the way. So I'm not going to go through this because I want to focus on the sprints model here, but I want you to still understand how you go through the process of productizing something. So the first thing I like to do is build a mind map. Right. And again, I have trainings inside of school. Just lay out the kitchen sink. What's everything that's included in your service? Get it on a whiteboard, get it on a mind map, get it in one place so you can see the entire ecosystem of what you need to execute. From there, you start stripping it away. What does not result in X for clients? Whatever your clients are paying you for, whether that's leads, whether that's traffic, if that thing that you're doing doesn't result in that, strip it away. You don't need it. We want to boil this down to its simplest form. From there, turn it into a project plan template. And then from there, we build SOPs. And then we can start to achieve true automation too. We can really start to see the impact of productization once we get all the way down. So again, all this is inside of school: service mapping, process design,